My name is Muhammed Yesilhark. I'm German-born Turkish. Grew up in Germany, lived up until the age of 23, 24 in Germany, then moved over to London. I studied business and finance between Germany and the UK. I did a double degree. And after that, I received an offer to start in investment banking. So I started investment banking in Frankfurt with Lazard, quite famous back in the days. And then moved over to the hedge fund world in the early days of 2000s, 2004, 2005. And in those years, the European hedge fund world was just growing up, basically. So I was quite early from that perspective. Joined a company called York Capital, stayed there for 5 years, moved over to SAC, now called Point 72, basically running Steve Cohen's personal wealth. He's a very big person in the alternative hedge fund space. And was running capital there in their European and the London office. And then after that became head of European equities at Carmignac until 2016, which in 17, then I decided to move to Dubai. And I've been in Dubai since 2017. With regards to digital assets, I came to digital assets in 2015 via a meeting that happened in my office with an ex-colleague of mine that I had hired at York Capital. It was literally one of those half-an-hour meetings. You're trying to do somebody else a favor, and then turned out to be a 4-hour meeting where I had to cancel everything else I had that day. For me, the fascination was that somebody had created a tool that was the antithesis of financial crisis. If you look at Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto published it on 31st of October 2008, and the first Genesis block started on the 3rd of January 2009. Anybody that is more than 25 years old will remember basically 2008, 2009 financial crisis. And anybody that has been in finance or even in fund management will vividly remember it, even the days. So the end of October was the darkest days of the global financial crisis. I remember the day I was coming to the office of the hedge fund I was working on, and I was in the black cab. I was coming down from Hampstead to Mayfair in London, for the ones that know London. And I saw a queue in front of the various banks. I saw queues literally outside of the bank, people trying to queue up and to take their money out. So I remember I was literally thinking, wait a minute, I worked for so many years, all my money is in the bank, am I gonna get my money back, basically, right? So Bitcoin was published, the white paper was published during those days, basically, right? And so for me, I was fascinated by it, by what it was standing for, and by the fact that it was actually a financial product that wasn't sold to us by institutions. It wasn't sold to us where someone else had made a lot of money already. I mean, think back of Facebook. Facebook's IPO, at the time of its IPO, it was a $34 billion market cap. So from 0 to 34 billion, somebody already made, basically, right? And then we were able to invest at 34 billion. Now, given where it is today, it was still an amazing investment, but still from 0 to 34, someone else had already reaped the fruits, basically, right? And Bitcoin wasn't like that, right? It started from grassroots. It was just an idea, published as a paper, and then people started mining it. So I co-founded NOIA Capital 5 years ago. It's a multi-family office based in Dubai, and we have an office in Brussels. But we have people sitting in Geneva and people working with us also in London. And head office is in DIFC in Dubai International Financial Center, as well as a large office in Brussels. We have 140 families that have invested with us, mostly from Benelux, so Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. So these are wealthy families that want to invest their money in growth capital opportunities. NOIA Capital has one of the longest running digital asset funds in Europe. We give people diversified exposure to blockchain technology, but we are Bitcoin centric. That's where we also invested in stacks, basically. And it's one of the oldest running funds. We've been compounding 60% per annum. Over 5 years. In 5 years, it's gone up more than 900%. So the families that have invested with us are extremely happy, basically. And that's what I do. I'm the chief investment officer and co-founder. My managing partner is Jerome Loast, who's from a Belgian family. And we still manage approximately 80% internal capital. So we have a lot of investors, 140 of them, but still the bulk of the capital is our own money. And we've just hired one more individual on the investor relations side, and we're doing an investor day in Dubai now to actually tell the story and for people to be able to choose if they like one of our products and to invest with us, basically.